Hi guys, welcome to another quick trick. This one is less than 5 minutes. I think you're going to like this one. This one involves just a small packet of cards, and I call this Jigsaw. You ask a spectator to help you, and you begin by saying, did you know that everybody has the magic ability to perform some psychic trick? And we're going to prove that today. You see, you're going to do the trick, not me. First of all, you're going to choose any one of these cards without looking at it. They go across, they choose any card. Now this is a free choice. What I ask them to do is to change their mind if they want. You do have a free choice. Do you want to choose one of these, or do you want to stick with the card that you picked out? You want this one. Remember, you could have had any of these cards. You went for this one. Was there a particular reason why you went for this one? But we're not going to get you to look at it, because you're going to reveal your own card in a magical way. Now, it's often said that cards can reveal. Maybe it's telling us that your card is a red card. Maybe it's telling us that it's a diamond. But remember, you're doing the magic. I'm not going to say a word. Cards are often like a jigsaw. Put the pieces together, there could be something missing. I'll say no more. As we turn over the other cards, you can see a pattern emerging. You haven't looked at your card. I want you to concentrate. What do you think the card is that you chose? The 7 of diamonds. Did that just plucked out of thin air? You revealed your own card. This is the 7 of diamonds. Sadly not. It's the 7 of clubs. So, alright, so you don't have that psychic ability to read your cards, but maybe there was something in this, because out of all of the red cards, you had a choice of any card. You were drawn to the one card of contrasting colour, the 7 of clubs. So here's the revelation for this. It's a very simplistic one. I do like simple tricks, and there's a couple of reasons why I like very simple tricks that don't involve lots of sleight of hand. Because when you perform these for people, you feel more relaxed, because your brain isn't thinking about, oh, I've got to do a double lift, double turnover, a false cut, false shuffle. You don't have to worry about any of that. You can just concentrate on presenting it and making it entertaining. This is a great little trick because it's just a couple of minutes long, so you can do this in a coffee bar, restaurant very quickly. You need just a few cards, and what you need are ace to 9 of a particular suit. Doesn't make any difference. I've gone for diamonds, so you use those, and you have one odd card here. Now this one has some double-sided tape on there. It's actually quite strange about double-sided tape. Do you know, in all my life in magic, for 30 years, I never performed a trick with double-sided tape. But over the last 3 to 5 years, it seems that a lot of commercial packet effects all involve some sort of sticky material, double-sided tape used. And so I kind of thought, well, let's jump on the bandwagon and use it here. So you just need some double-sided tape on the odd card. Now this goes on top. You can give them a shuffle if you like. It's not a requirement to do that, but you give it a shuffle. You spread the cards, and they do have a free choice. Now when they choose a card, do encourage them to change their mind. So at the end of it, they really kind of wonder how they managed to end up with the odd card, because they did have an absolute free choice. Now I know what you guys are thinking. What happens if they choose the top one, the odd card? Well, that's even better, because the trick is over. And what I would say, if anyone ever chooses this one, I would actually really encourage them to say, look, do you want to change your mind? Take that one, have that one. Are you sure you don't? Because if you really emphasize this, choose another one, please choose another one. You're almost begging them to take another one. When they don't, and you say, well, actually, I'm glad you didn't, because if we take a look at all these cards, you chose the only black card. Now that could be a performance in itself. But that's not what we're hoping to do here. They choose a card. All you do is just push it forward, you gather the cards up, and just momentarily, you don't want to spend too long, you just casually drop this on and take it off. Because of the double-sided tape, it sticks immediately and you've got a single card there. Now, look how freely you can throw that around. Okay? Now, once that's done, you can shuffle the cards up and start to turn the cards over. And I talk about Jigsaw, and I'm sure you can probably come up with a kind of similar storyline, but make it a little bit better than I did. So you've got the one, and imagine in your head that 3x3 grid, and so start to place these out as you go, and a pattern will emerge, is what you say to them. And as you do this, they're going to say the 8 of diamonds. Now again, I know what you're thinking, what if someone doesn't call out the 8 of diamonds? Well, then they're not playing along. That person probably isn't interested in magic, not interested in entertainment. I've never found anyone not to choose the card that's missing. It's all in fun, okay? Entertainment. They're going to say the 8 of diamonds, you build it up, it has to be, but when you reveal the card, it's not. Now, in the first part, they might be a little bit disappointed. Oh, I didn't get it. Well, no, you might not have that ability, but you do have the ability of picking out the only odd card, and remember, you had a free choice. The only odd card out of all of these. It's a great little routine. It's quick, simple, gather them up in your pocket, off you go, done and dusted. Now this one's fairly recent, and I'll be honest with you, whenever I do any tricks on it, I always test these out on work colleagues and friends and family before I show you, just to make sure that they do work and that I can fine tune them. I'll be honest, I've only done this 4 times in the last 3 days on there, but each time people loved it. It was a great little gimmick. It puts a bit of laughter in there with the gimmick of not being the card they expect it to be, but hopefully you'll play around with that. Until next time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. New videos every single week. Till next time, practice and enjoy.